What is going on, everyone? We're back in our Bears franchise in Madden 17, and today is the big day. Our quarterback, Zach Dudley, is back 100% as we take on the Raiders in Week 8. Now, the Raiders so far this season have had a pretty good year so far, though. They are on a bit of a small skid, losing the last two against the Texans and the Colts. This is going to be their last game before their bye week, so they're obviously looking for a win before they head into their break. We have a slight edge here in the overall 88-85, but the Raiders going to be a tough game today as we try to climb back up to the top of the division. It's been a rough go of it since Dudley has been out. He went out in Week 2. Mike Glennon did not play well since then, and because of that, the record has suffered. Derek Carr coming into the game, 1,800 yards, 13 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not spectacular numbers for the QB, as not exactly reflecting of their record, but they're going to have the ball first here, 2nd and 11, as it is going to be Bond down the middle, down to the 26-yard line, as he has 5 yards on his first 2 carries of the game. Now 3rd and 5 here as the defense looking for a stop. It's going to be Pernell McPhee giving pressure, but Bond is going to be the receiver out of the backfield, and he's going to have the first down on Carr's first attempt. Now 1st and 10 from the 35 as Derek Carr, the quick throw, he's going to find his tight end there, Chris, as he'll get out to the 45. So the Raiders moving the ball already here. 1st and 10 now from the 45. It's Carr under center. He's going to hand it off to Bond. He's got a hold to run through, breaks one tackle, but not the second. Down to the 49 though, as the Raiders quickly crossing the 50 here, but now 3rd and 4. Defense looking for a stop again, and they're not going to find it. Langley going to get the first down this time as Derek Carr just winning completion. A nice start from him. Now 2nd and 10. It's Carr throwing off his back foot. He's going to find Bob, but he'll be taken out immediately and actually going to gain no yards on the play. So 3rd and long here. Best chance for the defense so far to get a stop, and we need it before the Raiders can get into field goal range, but it's going to be Carr here. A lot of time to throw, and eventually going to throw it away. A bad throw, I got to say, from him, although I guess no one really open, so he does just have to get rid of it, and that's going to do it. So Dudley into the game now, 377, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Had a great start to the season, and actually the Raiders were in field goal range there. That must have been a long field goal that they are going to make. So 2nd and 10 here. It's the first pass from Dudley. He's going to complete it to Alshon Jeffrey, his second pass. First completion of the game, at least. Now 3rd and 3 as we're looking to avoid the quick 3 and out. It's going to be Dudley looking, throwing, and this one going to be knocked down. So it is a quick 3 and out, 1 for 3. Not exactly the start we were looking for from Dudley, but he's not played since Week 2, so we're going to expect a little bit of a rusty start. Now 1st and 10 for the Raiders. It's going to be a nice run there from Bond, as he'll now have 16 yards on 4 carries. 2nd and 5 now from the 45, as the Raiders already right there near the 50-yard line. That's going to be a pass complete to Amari Cooper as they'll cross the 50 once again, but 3rd down now in 6. Is already just 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Carr out to the flank. It's going to be Bond here, and he'll just get enough for the first down as Malik Craig can't get there in time, so the Raiders drive alive, and they are in field goal range, but last minute of the first quarter here, 2nd and 10, quick pass out to Crabtree. He'll take the catch down to the 26, and this is now going to set up a 3rd and short. We're shading for that running game, and it is going to come, and we are not going to stop it. Had the guys up there close to the line of scrimmage, but Bond finds that perfect hole. Offensive line doing a good job of creating the opening for him, and now 2nd and 10, play action. Carr looking, he's got time, he's got someone open, and this one almost intercepted. Malik Craig still looking for that first interception of the season, not going to get it there, so 3rd and 10 now from the 18. It's Derek Carr, he's got time again to throw, but that pocket going to swallow up quickly, and he's forced to throw it away, so another big stop for the defense as they're showing the bend, not break mentality. Now 6-0, as here comes Dudley, going to find Tyreek Hill, a connection that worked very well last year. Let's see if we can get that started again here in the second half of the season. Now 1st and 10, it's going to be play action. Dudley looking downfield once again, going to take pressure, takes a hit, and that one going to fall incomplete. So Dudley not a great start, 2 for 5 so far, but a lot of game left to be played. We're in the second quarter now, and here's Melvin Gordon, first sighting from him, as that gives him 15 yards on his first 2 carries. It's now 2nd and 9. Dudley taking the snap. We got someone coming across the middle field. It's Tyreek Hill. How is he that open? He is going to make them pay. Breakdown in the secondary. Tyreek Hill taking advantage of it, and just like that, the Bears have taken the lead, and actually, that is going to be your score going into halftime. A quiet first half there, as it's 7-6. Raiders with it here in the 3rd quarter. Great field position to start this drive from the 49, 2nd and 10. Derek Carr, the quick pass out to the edges. That will get them a quick 7 yards here, as Carr 15 of 21, but only 90 yards passing. A lot of short passes for him. It is now 3rd and 3. Defense looking for that stop as Carr forced out of the pocket, and he is not going to get it away. No one open downfield, and Alonzo, the rookie, in for the sack. He is having an awesome year in his rookie campaign. Now 2nd and 3 as we have the ball here. Melvin Gordon up the middle, going to pick up the first down. He gets to the 44. 9 yards for him, 45 yards on 7 carries. Now 2nd 11, Dudley, the quick throw out to Tyreek Hill. Flag on the play. I can only assume this is going to be offensive holding, and yep, what do you know, who is going to be the culprit though? And it's Max Tatum, our right tackle, going to be called for it. So back it up now, 3rd and 21 as Dudley shotgun, going to throw for it here, play action, and he's looking, he's finding Tyreek Hill. Does he have the speed to get the first down though? Yes, he does. Thought he might not, a little hitch in that catch, but he's able to pull away, and Dudley 10 of 15 now in this game. 1st and 10, Dudley under center. We got Booker in the backfield, and he's got a humongous hole to run through. Close to the first down, going to be a little bit short. Does end up picking that one up though. It's now 1st and 10, and we're going with a little trickery here. The end around with Tyreek Hill, trying to utilize that speed as he'll find the edge, turns it upfield, but going to be knocked out of bounds just short of the first down at the 18. 9 yards for him on that carry. As we have it now, ended up getting that first down. Now 1st and 10 from the 15. It's going to be Dudley looking for the end zone. He's going to toss it up to Alshon Jeffrey, and he's going to come down with it. What a throw from Dudley. What a catch from Jeffrey, and we have extended our lead now 14-6, last minute of the 3rd quarter, as already you can see this team looking much better with Dudley back in at QB. As here 2nd and 8, Bond, and a huge hit put on by Voorhees Greg. That man can absolutely lay the wood. Now 3rd and 3 here, should be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a handoff to Bond, and he is going to fumble the ball. I'm not sure who put the hit on there. I think it was Alonzo, and a recovery from Goldman. What a big mistake there for the Raiders. Is now 1st and 10, first play, and we are making them pay immediately. Tyreek Hill, touchdown number 2, and this one all Bears in the 2nd half. Now into the 4th quarter here. Raiders with it back 21-6. They need a score on this drive, as they have not done anything since early in the game. Bond here with the reception. 1st and 5 will take it all the way down to the 45. Big pickup there, exactly what they needed to start this drive off. Now 1st and 10. It's going to be Carr from the 45. Quick throw to Blaylock, as that will get them down to the 37. So Raiders immediately moving the ball here now. 2nd and 3 from the 37-yard line. Carr shotgun looking underneath. He's going to find Langley, as he'll get it down to about the 25. The Raiders putting on the pressure here. 2nd and 10 with a touchdown that could really put the pressure on here on this Bears offense as we get the ball back, looking to kill some clock. 2nd and 10. It's Derek Carr, the throw. He's going to find Bond. Flag on the play though, and this one, if it's on the offensive line, could be a devastating penalty, and it is going to be on the offense, as it's holding on the center, Rodney Hudson. So back it up now, 3rd and 14. We're under 8 minutes to go. Play action. Carr looking. He has a lot of time to throw, but it's going to be eventually thrown up here, and this one going to be knocked out of the hands of Blaylock. It's incomplete, and what a play from DeAndre Houston Carson. So out for the field goal here, the Raiders. It's up, and it is good, but it is going to be a flag, and they're going to call Voorhees Greg for the penalty running into the kicker here. Or is it roughing the kicker, I guess? It's roughing the kicker, which is odd because I don't think that was a roughing penalty. He just barely clipped the kicker, and instead it's going to give the Raiders a first down. But here a few plays later, it's 3rd and 14, and they run for it on 3rd and 14. Very interesting play as they kick the field goal. It's now an 12-point game, and now with 3 minutes to go, we are just looking to run the clock down as much as we can. 3rd and 3 here, looking for one more first down. It's Melvin Gordon with the pitch. He's going to get a nice block on the edge there from Tatum, and actually has the end zone, but I'm going to stop short as I think let's just run the clock out a little bit more here, but the time doesn't actually make sense since the Raiders have a timeout. So you know what? 1st and goal to pitch, and Melvin Gordon finishing off what he didn't on the last play, and we now have a surely safe 28-9 lead. The Raiders looking to make one more chance out of this one. 2nd and 15, and there's the interception. Phillip Gaines with the pick, and that will seal this one as a nice win. First game back with our quarterback, Zach Dudley, and it was a good one. 28-9 is going to be your score, and looking at the numbers here, a nice performance from Dudley, an easy one. 13 of 18, 226, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Derek Carr 19 for 29, only 140 yards, and had that 1 interception. The running game, Maurice Bond 18 for 43, Melvin Gordon 16 for 100 and a touchdown. Nice game from him. Devontae Booker 2 for 14. Tyreek Hill, another good game, 6 for 135 and 2 touchdowns. Bond 6 for 37, Crabtree 26, and Cooper 26, and then Melvin Gordon 1 catch for 22. Alshon Jeffrey 2 for 22, but did have that big touchdown. And then on defense, Henry Lacy is going to have 9, Greg with 7, and it's going to be Greg and Rudd with 2 tackles for loss. Sacks are going to come from Alonzo, Gaines, Rudd, and then half sacks from Ward and Edwards for the Raiders, and then the one interception from Phillip Gaines. MVP this week, I got to give it to Zach Dudley. He's been out. He's been injured a lot the last 2 seasons, but how nice it is to have him back and have him playing as well as he did today. So he's going to be my MVP of week number 8. Now we move on to week 9, and a perfect time to get our quarterback back and to play well, because next week it's the 4-3 Packers coming into town, and now we get into that meat of the schedule. These very, very important games as we head into the second half of the season, and we got to win these division games. We have to if we want any shot of coming back, winning the division, obviously, and then any chance of getting that first round bye. So Packers coming at you next time. That's me for this one, though. If you enjoyed it, please go to give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.